Ireland, a land of rolling green hills, ancient castles, and a rich tapestry of folklore and mythology. For centuries, tales of fairies, banshees, and other supernatural beings have been passed down through generations. These stories, often told around crackling fires on cold winter nights, are deeply ingrained in the Irish psyche. They offer a glimpse into a world where the veil between the living and the dead is thin, a world where ancient forces stir in the shadows. These tales are not mere stories to the Irish people. They are warnings. They are reminders of the unseen forces that shape our world. They teach us to respect the old ways and to tread carefully in places where the veil is thin. For in Ireland the past is never truly gone. It lingers in the ancient stones, whispers on the wind, and sometimes manifests in terrifying ways. Nestled amidst the foothills of the Dublin Mountains, Killakee House stands as a silent sentinel to a turbulent past. Built in the 18th century, the grand old mansion has borne witness to centuries of Irish history. Its walls have absorbed the laughter and sorrow of countless souls who have passed through its doors. Over the years, the house has served various purposes. It has been a stately home, a refuge for the weary traveller, and even a schoolhouse. But beneath its veneer of respectability, whispers of darker events have always circulated. Locals spoke of strange occurrences within its walls, unexplained noises, flickering lights, and a pervasive sense of unease. Little did they know that the true horror of Killakee House was about to be unleashed. The year was 1968. Killakee House stood empty, its once grand interior now cold and neglected. A renovation project was underway, breathing new life into the old mansion. But as the workers toiled, a sense of unease began to settle over them. Tools went missing, footsteps echoed in empty corridors, and a cold, unseen presence seemed to watch their every move. Then the sightings began. A large black cat, unlike any they had encountered before, started appearing seemingly out of thin air. It was more than just a stray. This creature possessed an unnerving aura, its eyes glowing with an unnatural intelligence. Fear spread among the workers. Whispers of a malevolent entity haunting the house grew louder with each passing day. The black cat was like nothing anyone had ever seen before. Its size was unnatural, larger than any domestic feline, with a muscular frame that rippled beneath its sleek ebony fur. Its eyes, however, were what truly set it apart. They burned like embers in the darkness, radiating an intelligence that was both captivating and deeply unsettling. Those unfortunate enough to meet its gaze were overcome with a primal fear, a deep-seated terror that sent shivers down their spines. The cat moved with an unnerving silence, gliding through the shadows as if it were one with the darkness itself. Its presence was accompanied by a sudden drop in temperature, a palpable chill that seemed to suck the very warmth from the air. The workers knew, deep in their bones, that this was no ordinary animal. This was something otherworldly, something sinister. Section 5. Exorcising the Unseen, a Momentary Reprieve. As the paranormal activity intensified, desperation gripped the workers. The renovations came to a standstill, fear paralyzing even the most hardened laborers. Desperate for help, the homeowners reached out to a local priest, a man known for his devout faith and experience with the unseen world. The priest, sensing the oppressive darkness that had taken root in the house, agreed to perform an exorcism. The ritual was intense, the air thick with incense and the chanting of ancient prayers. For a moment it seemed as though the darkness had lifted. The black cat vanished, the oppressive atmosphere dissipated, and a sense of peace settled over Killakee House. But this reprieve was to be short-lived. The evil lurking within the mansion's walls was far from vanquished. Section 6. The Seance, Unleashing Further Terrors. News of the haunting at Killakee House spread like wildfire, attracting the attention of a group of actors with a fascination for the paranormal. Eager to experience the supernatural firsthand, they convinced the homeowners to allow them to conduct a séance within the mansion's walls. It was a decision they would come to regret. The séance, conducted in the dead of night, proved to be a grave mistake. The actors, their curiosity outweighing their better judgment, unwittingly opened a doorway to the other side. The black cat reappeared, its eyes burning brighter than ever. But this time, it was joined by other entities, spectral figures in tattered clothing, their faces contorted in silent screams. The haunting had escalated, the veil between the worlds torn asunder. Section 7. The Hellfire Club, Unveiling the Darkness. As the hauntings at Killakee House continued to escalate, a renowned medium was called in to investigate. Through her communication with the spirits trapped within the house, a chilling story began to unravel. The origins of the haunting, she revealed, were linked to the infamous Hellfire Club. This secret society, known for its hedonistic practices and dark rituals, had once used the grounds of Killakee House for their unholy gatherings. The Black Cat, the medium explained, was a demonic familiar bound to the house through the club's blasphemous acts. The spectral figures were the tormented souls of those who had been sacrificed in their depraved ceremonies. Section 8. A legend endures the Black Cat's grip on Killakee. To this day, the legend of the Black Cat of Killakee House continues to fascinate and terrify. The hauntings persist, albeit with less frequency than in the years following the infamous séance. The Black Cat, a harbinger of misfortune, is still occasionally sighted. Its eyes a burning testament to the darkness that stains the very soul of the mansion. Killakee House stands as a stark reminder that some doors are best left unopened. It is a place where the veil between our world and the next is thin, where the echoes of past sins linger in the shadows. And at the heart of it all, the legend of the Black Cat serves as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most idyllic landscapes.